Hello everyone. Hope you're ready to learn something new. For lesson outcome, first, able to identify differences between digital modulation and demodulation concept. Second, able to apply the knowledge and concept of the binary phase shift carrying and quadruple phase shift carrying based on modulator and demodulator diagram. Third, able to understand the importance of the bit and symbol array. Now, we will learn about modulation and demodulation. We will learn about modulation first. Do you know about modulation? In electronic and telecommunications, modulation is the process of varying one or more properties of periodic waveform called the carrier signal with a modulating signal that will typically contain information to be transmitted. This is block diagram for modulator. Next, we will learn about demodulation. At the receiving end of the system, we usually require the original baseband signal to be restored. This is usually accomplished by using a process known as demodulation, which is the reverse process of the modulation. This is block diagram for demodulator. Do you know why do we need modulation? All media used for transmission act as filters that accumulate different frequencies by different values, so it is beneficial to move the spectrum of a signal to a frequency that is less susceptible to attenuation over a given medium. Let's consider an example of amplitude modulation. Some media have characteristics that severely distort digital waveforms in such cases. It is necessary to send digital information in analog form using sinusoidal carriers. Do you know modulation has two types? There are analog modulation and digital modulation. We will learn about analog modulation first. What is meant by analog modulation? In analog modulation, the characteristic of the modulated sinusoid such as amplitude, frequency, or phase can take a continuum or value depending on the source of the information. There are three types of analog modulation: amplitude modulation (AM), frequency modulation (FM), and phase modulation (PM).